Hi, it's Emma Holmes from the Launch Queen, and I want to talk to you about list building. So, first of all, what is a list? A list is what we would have called a database, your Rolodex of contacts. It is the people who have given you permission to market to them. It is the people who have raised their hand and stated an interest in your business, in what you do, in finding out more. And they are the people that you will contact regularly through your email newsletters. And they'll have raised their hand, they'll have opted in. It has to be voluntary, they have to opt into receiving your email newsletters. And you mustn't do these through things like Outlook or Gmail or Yahoo or anywhere like that. They must be done through third-party e-newsletter providers such as MailChimp or MadMimi. And you need to do that because that will make sure that you are complying with data protection legislation and that you're also complying with direct sales and newsletter regulations within all of the countries around the world, because that's what they're there for. It allows people to unsubscribe from your list because they must have the option to unsubscribe from your email newsletter, as well as to opt into it. So you need to look at such as MadMimi or MailChimp. They all, most of the newsletter providers do have a free package as well as paid options. So it's really easy to get started with. And they're all fairly user-friendly, and most of them have really good help sections and tutorials that can help you to set them up. But your list is so important to you because your list is your opportunity to land into your crowd's inbox on a regular basis. It is your opportunity to communicate with them directly. Social media may pass them by. They may not have sight of your Facebook posts because Facebook might not show them your post. It may be that your tweet falls out of their Twitter feed, but it's your opportunity to get into their inbox on a regular basis and to communicate with them directly. And the great thing about your newsletter is it's your opportunity to enhance the know, like, and trust factor with your crowd. Your crowd need to get to know you a little bit. They need to start to like you. Ultimately, they will trust you, which will lead down the line to more sales because people buy from people, and people need to have the opportunity to get to know you a little bit. Now, I'm not saying that you should go out there and give them your whole backstory and go into every single detail about who you are, but you should give a little bit of your personality and a little bit about yourself, because people like that. People like to be able to resonate with you and to know who the person behind the brand is. Who is that person behind that logo? Who is that person behind that brand? And having a relationship with them and communicating with them on a regular basis is really helpful. So once you've decided, yes, I need an email newsletter, then what you need to do is you need to build your list. And the very best way of building your list is to have a fabulous freebie. And I've heard it described before as a sign-up bribe. I don't like that. I don't like the sign-up bribe thing. I prefer to look at it as a present, giving somebody a gift in exchange for their email address. And you will find over on my website, www.the-launch-queen.com, that I always have one freebie available, which is my 50K launch blueprint. And that's available all of the time. People can sign up to that whenever. And then every month I have a featured freebie. And that featured freebie is available for 1 month. And I have about 8 that I roll throughout the year. And the great thing about having a featured freebie and having it over a set period of time is that ability for you to stop that freebie being available. Because what that does is that puts into the mix a little bit of urgency and a little bit of scarcity. So if you want this freebie, you've got to sign up now. It's not going to be available when you next pop back to the website. You've got to sign up now. It's available now for you to get hold of now. You can keep it forever, but you've got to sign up for it now. So that really helps me to enhance my list building because it gives me something to provide to my crowd. I'm giving them an amazing freebie, but it's only available for a set period of time. So it allows me to put urgency and scarcity into that freebie offering. So people are then compelled to come along and to sign up straight away if they want to get their hands on whatever's available that month. With your free offering, you do have to market it. You do have to market it in the same way as you market a product quite a lot of the time, because people can't read your mind. People won't necessarily find their way to your website. People won't necessarily know that you've got it on offer if you keep it a secret. So you've got to make sure that you let people know that it's available. You can put it as a PS on the bottom of your Facebook posts. I regularly tweet my freebie out there so that people who are following me on Twitter can get hold of it. At least twice a week, I post it on Facebook on my timeline as a post. I always have a low-level ad running to my freebie. I have a £1 a day ad on Facebook that is directed at the 50k launch blueprint all of the time. That's it, all of the time. But I also run an ad to my other freebie when that's available, the freebie of the month, we'll call it, when that's available, so that people get to know about it and people know that it's there. And if you visit my website as well, I've got a plugin on my website which is called Magic Action Box, and you'll see at the bottom of the majority of my blog posts and at the bottom of my pages on my website, there's also the opportunity for people to sign up to my list and to get their fabulous freebie as a present in exchange for their email address. So don't presume that people know it's there. Have a really good quality freebie, something that your crowd really wants to get their hands on. So you need to know what your crowd is struggling with and how you can help them, and how you can design a freebie around that they will be falling over themselves to get their hands on. And then you've got to make sure that they know about it. That's the most important thing. If they don't know about it, they can't sign up for it. So be very, very mindful of having a strategy and having a really consistent approach to marketing your freebie and getting people onto your mailing list, because once they're on your mailing list, you can start to form a relationship with them. You can start for them to get to know you, to get to like you, to get to trust you, and ultimately you'll have more people that you can sell to. Bye for now.